responsibility. The milkman, the paper boy, evening TV. Did I get delivered here? Somebody tell me, please. This whole world confusing me. Clouds as mean as you've ever seen. Ain't a bird who knows you're true. Then a little voice inside you whisper.
In a far-off country, there was once a little girl who was called Silverhair, because her curly hair had shone brightly. She was a sad romp.
I'm a sad romp.
And so restless that she could not be kept quiet at home, but must needs run out and away without leave. One day, she started off into a wood to gather wild flowers and into fields to chase butterflies. She ran here and there and went far, at last, that she found herself in a lonely place where she saw a snug little house in which 3 bears lived, but they were not then at home. The door was ajar, and Silverhair pushed it open and found the place to be quite empty, so she made up her mind to go in boldly and look at the place, little thinking what sort of people lived there.
I'm not thinking of what sort of people live here.
The 3 bears had left their porridge on the table to cool, so when Silverhair came into the kitchen, she saw the 3 bowls of porridge. She tasted the largest bowl, which belonged to the big bear, and found it too cold.
It's too cold.
Then she tasted the middle-sized bowl, which belonged to the middle-sized bear, and found it too hot.
It's too hot.
Then she tasted the smallest bowl, which belonged to the little bear, and it was just right, and she ate it all.
Goldilocks likey.
She went into the parlor, and there were 3 chairs. She tried the biggest chair, which belonged to the big bear, and found it too high.
It's too high.
Then she tried the middle-sized chair, which belonged to the middle-sized bear, and she found it too broad.
This is too broad.
Then she tried the little chair, which belonged to the little bear, and found it just right.
This is a bomb-ass chair.
But she sat in it so hard that she broke it. Now Silverhair was by this time very tired, and she went upstairs to the chamber, and there she found 3 beds. She tried the largest bed, which belonged to a big bear, and found it too soft.
This is too soft.
Then she tried the middle-sized bed, which belonged to the middle-sized bear, and she found it too hard.
This is too hard.
Then she tried the smallest bed, which belonged to the little bear, and found it just right.
This is just right.
So she lay down upon it and fell asleep. While Silverhair was lying fast asleep, the 3 bears came home from their walk. So they came into the kitchen to get their porridge, but when the big bear went to his, he growled out,
"Somebody's been tasting my porridge!"
And the middle-sized bear looked into his bowl and said,
"Somebody's been tasting my porridge!"
And the little bear piped,
Somebody's been tasting my porridge and eating it all up.
And they broke the table! I ain't seen this since Vietnam!
Then they went into the parlor and Big Bear growled,
"Somebody's been sitting in my chair!"
And the middle bear said,
"Somebody's been sitting in my chair!"
And little bear piped,
Somebody's been sitting in my chair and has broken it all to pieces.
So they went upstairs into the chamber and Big Bear growled,
"Someone's been sleeping in my bed!"
And the middle-sized bear said,
"Somebody's been sleeping in my bed!"
And little bear piped,
Somebody has been tumbling my bed, and here she is!
At that, Silverhair woke in a fright,
Holy sh**.
and the 3 bears proceeded to give her a swirly. Then they proceeded to throw her out the window.
Ah!
and she was never to be seen again. The end.